Your dog isn't just living beside you, they're decoding you. While you think you're having an ordinary day, they're picking up signals you don't even realize you're sending. The way your breathing changes when you're stressed. The emotions you try to bury, but still leak out in tiny ways. And somehow, they never miss it. Let's tell you 15 things your dog knows about you that will make you question how deeply they really understand you. And one of them is genuinely unsettling. Number 15, it knows it belongs to you. Think about the way your dog finds your scent on a sweater you left on a chair and just lies down on it. That is not random. Scientists at Emory taught dogs to lie awake inside an MRI scanner, and the reward center of their brains glowed brighter for the smell of their missing human than for any other scent on Earth. Your dog has not chosen this with anyone else who has ever lived. You are not their owner. So much as the one heartbeat they have decided the whole world should be measured against. And that devotion is only where the strangeness begins. Number 14, it knows the second you stop watching. Every owner has come home to a guilty dog and an empty trash can. We laugh and call them sneaky. They are not sneaky, they are calculating. Researchers in Portsmouth ran a study they actually named Dogs Steal in the Dark, in which they forbade dogs from touching food and then dimmed the lights. The dogs became 4 times bolder, but only when the food sat hidden in shadow. They were not reacting to their own darkness. They were working out exactly what you could and could not see. Your dog quietly understands that the watched you and the unwatched you are 2 different people, and they have learned to live with both. Number 13, it smells your fear. You have felt this without naming it. You walk past someone on a dark street, your stomach tightens, and your dog stiffens at the exact same instant. That is not a coincidence. When terror moves through you, your body releases adrenaline and a chemical signature of panic, and scientists in Naples proved that dogs breathing in human fear sweat had their own hearts race while they pressed close, searching for their owner. Your dog is not guessing you are afraid. Your dog is inhaling the proof. So when your dog growls low at someone who seems perfectly pleasant, trust it, because you sensed something wrong before your thinking mind caught up, and your dog simply smelled the truth you were already giving off. That nose does something even harder to believe than the truth itself. Number 12, it knows what you will do before you do. You have not even reached for the leash yet. You only glanced at it, and your dog is already at the door, tail going, completely certain. We treat this like a party trick. It is far stranger than that. The drift of your eyes, the small breath before you stand, the way your weight shifts forward in the chair. Your dog gathers hundreds of these tiny tells and reads the decision while your brain is still making it. Your body confesses your plans, and your dog has been fluent in that language your whole life together. While it reads your intentions, it is also quietly judging everyone you bring near you. Number 11, it remembers who was cruel to you. Have you ever noticed that the friend who spoke to you sharply once, years ago, and the way your dog has been cool toward them ever since? You probably thought you imagined it. You did not. Researchers at Kyoto University let dogs watch one stranger refuse to help their owner, and another stranger step in kindly. And afterwards, the dogs flatly refused treats from the cold one. Your dog logged that person the instant it happened and filed them under not to be trusted. Their loyalty is not the soft, forgetful kind the greeting cards promise. Their loyalty keeps receipts long after you have made polite small talk with the very person who hurt you. And while it keeps that ledger of people, it is somehow also keeping track of time itself. Number 10, it smells time passing. This is the one that quietly explains a lifetime of small mysteries. The way your dog appears at the window minutes before your car turns the corner. Alexandra Horowitz, who runs the dog cognition lab at Barnard College, lays it out plainly. Your scent fills a room and then fades through the day at a steady, predictable pace, strong in the morning, faint by evening. Your dog reads the strength of your dissolving smell the way you read the hands of a clock. That is how they know you are nearly home, even on the rare day you leave early, and surprise no one but yourself. Your dog is not counting the minutes you are gone. Your dog is smelling them disappear, and that same clock follows you into sleep. Number 9, it syncs to your sleep. There is a reason the bed feels emptier when they are gone. Sleep studies found dogs settle faster and sink into deeper rest simply because you are in the room, and their movement through the night forecasts your own restlessness by up to 2.5 minutes. You are not two creatures sleeping side by side politely. You are two nervous systems drifting through the same darkness on one current, rising and falling together without either of you ever choosing it. When your breathing slows, theirs follows. When you stir before dawn, they stir first. That midnight harmony hints at how your dog truly ranks the people in your home, and the real answer rewrites everything you were taught. Number 8, it knows who really leads. You have been told your dog spends its days deciding who the alpha is, who the pack leader is. Let that idea go. The scientist who invented it, the wolf biologist David Mech, spent years publicly begging the world to drop it, because real wolf packs are not gangs ruled by a bully. They are families led by parents. Your dog is not measuring you on some grim ladder of dominance. Your dog is learning who feeds, who walks, who plays, and whose voice actually means what it says. That is not a hierarchy. That is love quietly doing arithmetic, deciding who in the house can be counted on. And the precision of that arithmetic turns genuinely uncanny when scent gets involved. Number 7, it can tell identical twins apart. Imagine two people who fool their own mother, who fooled teachers and friends for decades, who share the same face down to the freckle. Your dog would never be confused for a second. Czech police researchers proved that trained German shepherds matched the sense of identical twins flawlessly every single trial, even when those twins lived in one house and ate the same food off the same plates. To your dog, two faces that fool the entire world are simply two different people who happen to look alike. Their scent is a signature no disguise can hide. If your dog can pull apart two people who share their very DNA, then think about how completely it has mapped the one place it knows best, your home. Number 6, it maps your whole world. Move one chair 2 inches and watch your dog pause, sniff, and circle it like a detective at a fresh scene. Leave a bag where a bag has never sat before, and they will treat it with open suspicion. Your dog does not simply wander through your house. Your dog has the entire blueprint stored, every corner and scent and shadow, and you keep quietly redrawing the lines on them. That same attentiveness, the one tracking your furniture, is also tracking something far more painful to admit, which is how present you actually are. Number 5, it knows when you are only half there. You are on the couch, hand resting on their back, eyes locked on your phone, petting them without a single thought behind it. And your dog knows. They can feel the hollowness in your touch, the autopilot in your fingers. Your dog has been keeping a quiet count of how often you are really with them, and that count is far more honest than most of us would like to face. They notice your distance, and they notice the moment the truth of your mood arrives, sometimes before you do. Number 4, it knows when you are lying. Not lying to them, lying to anyone. Your breathing shifts, your scent changes, something in you goes faintly off, and your dog catches all of it at once. The scientist running it admitted she was startled by how fast the dogs wrote a human off. Your dog is not running a polygraph on you. Your dog is keeping a running ledger of who can be believed, and you are on it too. That ledger of trust is the cousin of an even quieter skill, the way your dog keeps a rough count of everything. Number 3, it knows when you skipped the treat. You gave 1 biscuit instead of 2, and told yourself they would never notice. They noticed. Dogs carry a rough sense of quantity, the same gut instinct a toddler has before learning to count. A study at Western University showed dogs can separate a larger pile of treats from a smaller one, and brain scans at Emory found dogs process numbers in the very same region we do. They are not doing arithmetic, they simply register that the pile shrank, and the look they give you over it is entirely sincere. That sincerity, that refusal to pretend, lives right beside the most tender thing your dog quietly carries about you, written into chemistry you cannot smell. Number 2, it smells your sadness coming. Long before the first tear falls, your body is already releasing the chemistry of stress into your breath and your skin, and your dog reads it like a headline. Researchers at the University of Bristol proved in 2024 that the very smell of human stress changes how dogs behave, turning them cautious and tender. That is why your dog crosses the room and lays its head on your knee on the exact night you were so sure you hid it well. You hid nothing. Your dog decided your pain belonged to them too, and that choice points to the deepest thing of all. Number 1, it has you completely figured out. Strip away the science, and one truth remains. Your dog is not psychic, and it never was. Across 30,000 years beside us, dogs did not simply grow tamer, they grew tuned. Evolving a facial muscle, wolves do not have just to lift their brows and speak to our eyes, and a brain shaped to read our moods, our scent, our silences. Your dog is the most finely tuned human reading machine evolution has ever built, and it is aimed entirely at you, asking for nothing but your company in return. So tonight, when they rest their head on your leg for no reason you can name, understand they are telling you something they have known for a very long time, which is that you were never as alone or as unseen as you believed. Tell me about the moment your dog knew something before you did, the time they read you better than any person ever has.